You are now tuned into Sex, Love, and Alcohol on the Evening Rush Network. Yep, your favorite podcast show is back with season 3. Yep, we're back with yet another season. You can catch us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. And don't forget to download that app, the Evening Rush Network, to stay up to date with all the latest shows. Here on Sex, Love, and Alcohol, we educate and debate about sex, of course, and the good and bad in love and relationships. So make sure you don't miss out, and make sure you tune in each and every Friday with your favorite host, of course, Chrissy. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at li_Tina_Chrissy. And of course, we can't forget about our boy Dutch. Make sure you follow him on Instagram as well at Dutch_NY. You know, support. And also don't forget our girl Tiffany is back with yet another season, you guys. She's back. You know, you guys love her, so we brought her back. Follow her on Instagram at MZ_Cummings. And don't forget to subscribe to Sex, Love, and Alcohol and the Evening Rush Network on YouTube. And don't forget to follow Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram. And if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, make sure you DM us at Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram and inquire within. We have a lot of sponsored deals, so make sure you hit us up so you can be a sponsor of the show to keep your favorite show running. And thank you for tuning in with us each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the show. Hey. Yo, welcome to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. Yes, we're back with another episode. You know, we here with Talk Out. I caught myself.
I was about to say, dang, can we get in it first?
I caught myself. I'm very proud of me. Look at that. Yes, we're back. We're back. I did it.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, we only 1 minute and 54 seconds in. I did it.
Listen, this is why they love us, because of this right here. The bloopers already.
But yes, thank you guys for tuning in with us each and every week. We do appreciate you guys. And of course, it's me, Chrissy. We got Dutch. We got Tiffany in the building. But, you know, we're back with another show. Like, hopefully everybody's week is all right.
A little rough, but you know. You know, we got to keep on going.
My week has actually been pretty damn good up until today. But honestly, since I'm not really telling people like my main job, I can't really explain the catastrophe that happened today. But Shorty did have to come home and have a whole liquor cabinet because I'm like, damn, hope we got a job come tomorrow. Shorty did some damage today.
Oh my God.
Shorty did some damage today. Like my brain is woo. But yeah, on that note.
You going tomorrow to do some damage control, or you gonna leave it as be?
No, I'm gonna leave it as is, man. It's all right, you know. It's all right. If they bring it up, they bring it up. They don't listen. Keep it moving.
That part. There you go. Oh, doop doop doop. Doop doop doop.
Keep it moving. But today was definitely one of them days. And you know, like, you know, sometimes when you wake up and because I don't know if I want to say I jinxed myself because like I dead ass woke up this morning and was like, I don't know, something don't feel right. And then all day I wasn't feeling right. Like something just felt off. And then like I'm sitting here like talking to my homeboy or whatever. It's like, yo, you good? I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't feel myself today. Like I don't know. And then before the day was over, yeah, one of those.
So it was a good day up until that point.
Yeah, and I was like, I knew it. It's like, you know, you feel it's like you are right, but you're not all right. Something just ain't right and right. Like, yeah, it just
Like, oh,
and I want to say I actually been on the job for almost 10 months now. And everybody know me. I'm like, oh my God, every day is like perfect. Every day is amazing. Like I have no complaints. Like I love it here. Today was the first day in all of 10 months that I said, oh, today was a whole shit show. I'm stressed. I've never ever been stressed at this job ever in all the little bit time I've been here. Yeah, today was that one day, and I'm praying it's my last day. Not last day as in working, God forgive. Not the last day as in working. I mean just the last day as having
it still doesn't meet the stress that you had at the other, right?
No, it still doesn't beat the stress
Okay.
at my old job. That's for sure. That's why I said and when I said today, when I actually told somebody I was stressed, I said, "Yo, today really must have been your bad day because you never say exactly. I would never say that. Today was one of those days." I was like, "Wow!" And then today really showed me how people really be lying. Like I really had to in front of the bosses and the white people and everything. Like, you're a liar. Like, and it was like, "What?" I said, "No, you're a liar." Like, "No, you're a liar," in front of everybody. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's unprofessional, but you're a liar. Like, yeah, all like that. And I went and so I was like, "So you didn't do X, Y, and Z? And I didn't tell you X, Y, and Z? And then you told me mind my business because it's not your job?" Yes, you're a liar.
Oh, they got the whole Miss Morgan?
Yep. I said, "You're a liar." Yep. Yep. Whole thing. And I even played back and I was like, "And anything is like, with Capricorns, I don't know, like you on the cusp, you Aquarius type of thing." But listen, when I say verbatim, I will tell you how your foot was positioned, what clothes you was wearing, what smirk you had on your face, what angle you were standing at. I will tell you every fucking detail. You understand?
That's a fact.
That's my 5 minutes. We have 5:54. So I will tell you every aspect of what happened within that second when my mind is like, "No, you're wrong." Like,
That's a fact.
and I went through and they're looking at me. I was like, "No, you was literally standing here with there, looking here, pointing there, with them standing behind you, and this one walk this way, and this one walk this way. You told this man," like, yeah. I said, "You're a liar." I said, "Come back again." I said, "You're a liar." Then in front of, I was like, "No."
Nothing. You're a liar. What was their face though? I wanted to see the face.
And then mind you, they was like, "Oh, before you leave, write a statement." I said, "I ain't gotta leave. Who am I sending this email to?" And they looked at me like, "No." Right there. And like they're like, "Oh, you really gonna write this on the?" "Yes, I am, right now." I said, "We got emails on our phone." "Yep, right now. I'm sending the email ASAP. You ain't gotta call me and say, 'Did you send?' No, it's." And mind you, I'm on the bus, the employee bus going to the parking lot, and they're like, somebody called me like, "Oh, did you?" I said, "I sent it twice." It was like, when? An hour ago. Like, I was not missing out on that email. All the details was in it, the exclamation points, the everything was in there. Okay.
Woosah, all right? Woosah, bring it back.
One of those. Like, when I know I'm right, I'm right. You're gonna know I'm right. Trust me.
Yeah, that's a fact. We'll send all receipts.
And the thing is, like, I'm not, like, I personally didn't do anything wrong, but knowing that, like, people try to pinpoint it on you to take the blame off of them type of situation, it's like, no. And then, like, everybody's asking me, "You're right." No, I'm fine. They fucked up. It was one of those. Even the big bosses came down out the office, out the chair today. Like, I'm just like, "Oh," and he's like, "You're right." And I'm smiling. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." He's like, "No, I'm fine, because it ain't nothing to do with me. It's them." It was one of those, like, "Hey, listen. But anyway,
let me ask you a question. They was all white?
Of course.
So when you left, they was like, "Oh, the angry black woman."
They was
like, look at her, fucking stereotype over there. Look at her screaming, snapping her fingers.
And mind you, and then here we go.
You move your neck like this when you were talking. You were like,
yeah, but then you go, here they go. Wait, let's not point the blame. Let's not point. Oh no, we are going to point the blame. Yes, we are. Yep. Yes, we are.
This ain't gonna be no goddamn community talk. No. Who's pointing out who did what?
Oh, let's not point the blame now. No, we have to.
Compare
the scenarios, and guess what? My story is never going to change. Never. Okay? Never.
Oh God!
My story is not changing, sir. No, you can record me, replay me, fucking read my statement. It's all gonna be verbatim. Okay? Verbatim, word for word, phrase by phrase, decimal by decimal. All the whole shit. Yep. So sorry. So sorry.
Yo, I cannot.
But it's okay.
You got it, man. You got it. We leave it alone. You got
Yo,
it.
if they don't know, now they know. Now they know.
I said, if you ever need a credible witness, call me. Call fucking me. Call fucking me.
Like, he had on a red shirt, blue jeans, white. Crazy.
Listen, my career was supposed to be FBI. Okay, I did go to school for all of this. So,
What, for forensics and shit like that?
Yes.
How I know.
That was supposed to be my life cycle. And then I don't know why it is. Oh, I ended up getting pregnant. I needed health insurance, so my career path changed.
That happens.
So, but unfortunately, it's okay. I would have been the bomb FBI agent, baby. It's number one in New York, son. Top paid bitch too. Would have been the top paid.
I was supposed to be a professional bull rider.
Well, you are. No. God.
Yo.
Yeah, you had to think about that for a second. Like, yeah. 2 and 4 playing. It's not adding up. Think about it.
I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Yo,
that's that alcohol in your system. You ain't drinking a little minute.
Oh God.
You got some liquor in your system. You feeling good right now. I like this you right here.
No, I don't.
I like this you. We bring this you every week.
Oh God. All right. So what we on today? Jesus Christ.
Trauma and therapy.
Therapy and trauma. Trauma and therapy.
Yes. Today's episode is trauma and therapy. We had to paraphrase this because
it was a lot to put in, so we just had to. Yeah, it was a lot. The original title, that shit was a whole paragraph.
Yo, I'm still crying.
You still drunk? That's why, motherfucker. That shit ain't changed.
Wow.
I'm getting there. We getting there. Tiff, what you drinking?
Wow. Huh?
What you drinking? What you drinking? Tiff?
I'm on tea today. I had a rough weekday. I needed some tea. It's been rough. So I needed some tea.
You can throw a shot up in that tea or something. Like, the fuck? Tea?
I needed some tea. Yes.
You in Long Island? Make it a Long Island night. You know
I can't.
Oh God. Yo, yours looks so fruity and tropical over there. Yo, it looks so fruity and tropical.
I did not share this thing all day. Today has been a day. I didn't do anything. This is like horrible.
You were too busy beefing with people at work.
She wasn't beefing. Let's clarify. She was speaking facts.
All right, yeah, I'll keep talking. Let me share this real quick because I didn't get to share. Let me just do it.
She was talking facts, okay? She was not beefing. You gotta clarify that.
I was on the sports podcast again last night talking my shit. Y'all should have saw me. How
was it?
No, it was good. It was good.
Let me find out. Dutch is leaving the show to be a sports.
Nah, I was actually filling in for for one of the hosts that wasn't there last night, so I was filling in. So it was me and the other host. So I was a substitute, but I was cool. Held it down for the unit.
Whatever.
Hold it down for the team. There's no I in team. I'm such a team player. Look at that.
The heart. Well, did you enjoy? It seems like you enjoy it.
What is
the show? That because isn't that the second time or third time you did it?
I think it's the third or fourth. Third or fourth. It's sports. I'm a sports dude. I'm a football. So
you are.
So it's right up my alley. In that aspect, it's right up my alley. Especially when we talk about football. But yeah, it's right up my alley. So,
You just do that shit in your sleep.
yeah, so I don't really need any to look up stuff, to research things. It's like, okay, let's want to talk about sports. Okay, let's do it.
Lights, camera, action. Let's go.
All of that.
And plus, he watches sports on the regular, so it's like
Ooh, you know the crazy part is I don't.
What?
I don't, yo. I don't watch basketball. Like I haven't watched a basketball game in years, like years. But I keep up with it though. So I watch the highlights, or I watch First Take or something like that, and I know what's happening.
Oh, is there like an app? Is it called the Brackets or something? Like an app? Is that what it's called? The Brackets?
I don't know.
Where you get like all like sports highlights and sports.
I got the Sports Yahoo app. I got that one. That's the one I use.
Oh, I know nothing about
I
that.
just use that one to follow everything. So I know what's going on, but as far as watching it all day, nah.
Okay. What's your favorite?
And with football, I'd rather go, being a coach semi-pro, right? So for men. So I'd rather be at a live semi-pro game than watch an NFL game on TV.
Quick question. Do you guys know how to put I know Tiffany don't, maybe Dutch does. Do you know how to put the link in WhatsApp, like in your story?
I don't be on WhatsApp like that, no.
Oh.
Hold on. There's stories on WhatsApp?
Yo, I didn't want to ask that. I did not want to ask that. I didn't want to be the one.
I didn't even know that. New to me. You learn something new every day. I didn't even know you get stories on WhatsApp.
I guess that's why I'm in charge of all of this.
I was like a story in WhatsApp. I said, did you mean to say IG?
I guess this is why I'm in charge. It's okay, no problem.
You can follow someone's stories on WhatsApp.
I never knew. Like, when do you even do that?
Nah, you lying.
I thought it was just like a chat, and then you could call through it. That's it.
No, it's just like Instagram.
You lying?
Really?
Yes.
No, it's not. No,
it's what?
No, it's not. No.
I never do that.
Hold on, Tiff. She is Jamaican.
She is Jamaican. What up, girl?
She might know. Jamaicans. Every Jamaican has WhatsApp, so she might know.
Ooh, I can't get on that one because my peoples be on that shit.
Listen,
they on that hard body.
Every foreigner has WhatsApp. That's their way to communicate, yo. So she might know. But nah, that shit is that shit's like isn't it like a free like a internet phone type of thing? Like you could.
So sad.
Nah.
Yo, I ain't know this. Now I gotta go ask Tamara. Now I got like Tamara. You're gonna have to help a girl.
You have to Google this.
Help a hoe out, cause she get me.
You know the crazy part.
I figured it out. I figured it out in 2 seconds. I got it. All right, let's move on. Yep.
Google it. Shut up. We Google that shit. How do you do this on WhatsApp?
Yo, I cannot. Just put your pic for your story and put the link in your comment, then post it.
No, I got it. But I never did the link. I always post the flyer, but I was like, wait, but I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do it in like the writing box, like the actual instead of posting like a picture.
The writing box.
I got it.
That's Dutch. We gotta stay in our lane, cause we gotta stay in our lane.
This one ain't it.
Cause that ain't it. Dutch, that ain't it.
Obviously, this shit ain't it.
Okay. She can have that shit. I don't want it. I don't want that lane.
Yo, I'm gonna stay in my damn lane
look,
over here.
You see when I post that shit, right? I post the picture, and that's it. I don't be doing like she does all of that long.
Well, no, she made it now. We can copy and paste.
Now we can do that now. But before she did all that whole scroll and all of that. Nah, you got by all means. You do it so well.
Listen, you know, I tell you, I appreciate you. You know, I tell you,
fabulous.
All right, so after I've done my last minute blast or whatever, but so yes, today's topic is about trauma and therapy. More so therapy as in why don't couples go seek therapy, or why don't people seek therapy for themselves? Like if you know you need help, seek help. But I want to say, like, not to stereotype or racial whatever, but I feel like a lot more Black people fail to go to therapy than, you know, white people stay on somebody's couch.
Therapy is taboo in the Black community.
That's a fact. They've always said that.
You know, it's very hard. And then like,
I ain't gonna talk to no other man about my problems. You've always heard that. You've heard that for years.
Well, I'm gonna pay them to just sit there and listen.
As of late, I'm hearing about more, more Black people going to therapy and taking advantage of it. So, but coming up though, you never heard about.
Yeah, and
even couples therapy, you never heard about that shit at all.
Yeah, and you see like a lot of people is passing away, and somebody actually posted oh my god, I want to read it though. Hold on, let me read this, because I said I was gonna repost it on my page, but I ended up just commenting like on his privately. Hold on, you guys, sorry.
While you find that, let me ask y'all a question. There are a lot of old school, a lot of religious, not even old school, a lot of religious people feel going and talking to their pastors is therapy. Y'all agree with that? Is that just talking to your pastor about y'all issues? Is that therapy, or seeing an actual therapist?
That is therapy.
Yeah, like the pastor, and then what is it in the Catholic is your confessions, right?
Yeah,
Catholic is confessions.
Is that a form of therapy?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yep.
Yep. I will say I wish I found therapy earlier in my life. It has definitely helped me tremendously.
Yeah, therapy, I found therapy more so during my marriage.
Was
it a couples thing, or was it for yourself?
It started out as a couples thing, and then individual thing, because the couples thing was for us to like kind of keep our marriage together, because we were going through a lot of stuff. But it's like with us talking amongst ourselves to try to fix the situation, it was like one was like either really stubborn and didn't believe like what you were saying they was doing wrong. So it's like, all right, now you have to have like an intervention, because nigga, you doing wrong. Like, we need some help, because we trying to do this together between you and I, and it's not getting through. So it's like you needed some outside help for somebody to say, no, you really are wrong, or you know, yes, this to change or whatever, or to see it from another person's point of view from the outside.
Did it help?
It helped a little, but then it's like it was like a temporary help, I want to say, because things did change temporarily and then backslide to doing the original shit that you were doing, type of thing.
It was just a patch.
Yeah. And end up being having to seek individual help, because now we're having breakdowns. Like, you're having your breakdowns and I'm having my breakdowns, and it's like your frustrations and my frustrations, and it's like by us now still having conversations, now we're constantly arguing and fighting. So it's like, to get our frustration out, we basically sat down with somebody else to basically vent so that we can have peace at home.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So with the therapy thing, let's go even with group or individual. Who decides when?
Hi Fee, hi Sin, sorry. Looking at comments.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? But who decides when therapy, like when you don't need therapy anymore? Just like you said, you was in couples therapy. It worked for a little bit. Now I'm assuming since it was working, y'all stopped going to therapy because y'all figured it was working.
No, we just got divorced.
Mine's COVID hit.
So who decides? So is therapy a continuous thing, or
it should be?
It should be continuous.
Even when things have changed for the better, therapy is still good as like a maintenance.
Yes, I was about to say maintenance. Yep.
Like, that's the proper word. It's like, you know, you take certain drugs for just a maintenance so that shit don't go backwards.
Yes.
It's like one of those things. Like, it's good just to have like an outlet. Therapy always isn't for bad. Sometimes it's just for good. Like, sometimes it's for good too. It's not just always for bad.
The maintenance, you just like slow up on how often you go. You might have been going like once a week, 2 times a week, but then like as you see it might progress, then sometimes you might cut it down to once every 2 weeks, or maybe
once
every
a month.
3 weeks. Yeah, once a month. But still, I always
just
suggest
to
keep
check in
going.
to make sure your mental is your
Right.
mental is still good. You know what I mean? Because like I actually during couples therapy, I fell into like still like a deep depression, and my husband at the time convinced the therapist to put me on drugs. So I was highly medicated majority of my marriage, and I slept all day.
Hmm.
It's like it went from me being that active wife and me being okay, let me go to work, come home, and just sleep so that you don't have to hear me. So I was highly medicated to the point I was like a fucking dodo brain, like dozy.
But if a therapist prescribes drugs for you, though, you don't have to take them, though, right? Those are still by choice, right?
It's still by choice, but it's like sometimes, not to say like the therapist does like that psycho reverse psychology. It's like maybe I do need this. Maybe if I maybe like one of those things. Like
That's true.
so let me take it. Maybe I say, you know what? Let me not be defensive and be like, okay, no, there's nothing wrong with me.
Right.
Okay, maybe I do need this. So I did start taking them, and eventually I stopped. I'm like, there's nothing, like, no. I feel like my life was over because I felt like I was literally, I slept my life away. Like the fucking medication made me so tired. I literally slept my marriage away. So I was like, no.
And what did your husband have to say to that? So did he feel the medication was working, or he felt like
at first he did, and then like going back to therapy, he was like, nah, now she don't do shit. Like she just she comes home, she cooks, she whatever, and she goes to sleep. It's like there's no conversation, there's no interaction, there's no sex, there's no nothing. It's like bitch just tired all day. Like she go to work and she sleep.
So he actually admitted that.
Yeah, so eventually I just stopped taking it. Like, but again, in my head, it's like then I kind of resent him. I was like, you really told these motherfuckers to put me on fucking medication, my nigga? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, yeah. Like I'm the crazy one, but you try to kill me. Like you really try to kill me. Like like it's like you needed the medication, not me. Like, yeah, it was one of those.
Oh God!
I still talk about to this day. I was like, this man put me on drugs. Like and then at the end of the marriage, tried to hurt me.
But how can he? I say call me naive, whatever. But I'm lost on how he can convince a therapist that you needed drugs, with you being in the room with them.
Well, yeah, no, but you like I said before, it's like you have to think like maybe I really was like when they talking, it's like maybe there is something wrong with me, literally like that. Like I'm like,
so he more or less convinced you that you needed drugs.
I guess. Well, I don't know. It was like weird. I don't know. It was like kind of weird.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So piggybacking off of that right there, I know it has different effects for different people. Would you recommend, people that if a therapist prescribes drugs to someone, would you recommend them taking it or doing their own research? Or
no, I would definitely say do their own research. And drugs isn't for like pills aren't for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only time I probably would recommend is if you're trying to cause harm to yourself. If you're trying to cause physical harm because the depression got so bad and it came to be like you're physically trying to harm yourself, then maybe, because that might kind of detour your brain a little bit to kind of get off of that aspect of taking, you know what I mean? But if it's just regular and he just can't deal with you and just put you on things just to shut you the fuck up, no.
Shut you the fuck up.
Yeah, because bitch talk, obviously.
Do y'all feel that there's a certain age where people should start
no
seeking therapy?
Well, my son, he's 7, and he actually just started therapy last week.
Ooh, I need to know how to
therapy. There's so many different types of therapy. What type of therapy?
Well, my oldest is in art therapy.
No, he just therapy to express his feelings, to kind of control, to know how to kind of deal with certain situations and stuff like that.
But see, that's what I feel like I need to change my son into. Like,
You know how some people get like I did tell you that he now currently lives in a predominantly white neighborhood, and he goes to a predominantly white school, and he has been getting picked on. But I personally don't think I personally don't think he needs it. I just think it's now that he's in a different environment and he's fighting for his life. Literally, because he's being picked on every day and being targeted, whatever. And it got to a point that, you know, he got tired of telling people to leave him alone, leave me alone, like, leave me alone. And to a point now he's throwing chairs and desks and books and shit across the room and fucking snatching people up with his coat. So now it's like
that's a lot.
Now it's like, and mind you, he's never had this issue in no school, no grade, no nothing until he started in this school.
You say he's 7?
He's 7.
Yeah, that's a lot for a 7-year-old to take in. So
and then he's like, and then the teachers are saying, well, he's a danger to the school. I said, how? I said, how did my son become a poster kid for the school zone that he was in for 3 years straight? A little actual poster kid, like he was a role model for the school, like how a kid should act and carry themselves in school and dress, and he was that kid for that school for so many years. And then now he's going to a school, and after 2 weeks he's being targeted and asking me if he can wear hats because people's complaining is making fun of his hair because his hair isn't like theirs, or his skin isn't like theirs, or he talks differently than they do, he dresses differently than they do, and he's being fun of constantly. And he's scared to speak out and tell people that he's being bothered because he's a new kid in the school and scared to not have friends. And they're telling him, if you tell, you're not going to have friends. But he's being hurt because he's like, all right, I won't tell, but just please leave me alone.
Right.
You're leaving me alone. So now he's fighting. You know, he's fighting. So, and it's like now the teacher's like, oh, he's a danger and he needs to seek mental health counseling. My son is not mental.
Yo, Tiff, we going to NC.
I'm trying to tell you.
We about to bust some heads. I don't give a fuck. Bring their parents. Let's go.
This is actually in Limbrook, by the way.
I was gonna say,
this is out here. This is out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's around the corner.
He's in Limbrook.
I could spit and be at Limbrook.
Yeah, he's in Limbrook. So,
yo, give me that.
Right, Fee? We all on the way. Fee, we on the way.
Yo, tell the principal you know me.
Yeah, and it's like it's a lot. And when I told him, I was like, I wish I can, but you know, like in Long Island, it's not like Queens, Brooklyn, city schools. You can kind of pick your school, like whatever.
Right, Long Island.
It's whatever, wherever you live, you go to that zone.
Yeah.
So
you can't deviate.
Yeah, so it's kind of. So it's like my whole thing is like I need to find somewhere else to live so I can.
Yeah.
Listen.
Snatch him up.
I'll go up to the school and I will bully these kids. Okay.
So it's like the last week was the first week of therapy.
Let me walk him to school. Let me walk him inside the school for the next week or so. Or pick him up. I'm telling you, he'll be straight. Nobody will fuck with him no more. He'll be straight. The little motherfucker scared. They'll be apologizing to him. They'll be carrying his books, all types of shit for him. I'm telling you. Just give me a week with the kid. Give me a week with the kid. I'm telling you, he'll be built Dutch tough. I'm telling you. Give him to me. Give him to me.
Yeah, I'm like,
unfortunately, he's a goddamn terror in school. I need to calm his ass down. He's doing too much. Like, yo, what are you doing, little? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I don't. But you know, like one thing about me, I'm not one of those parents that I'm gonna defend my child no matter what. But you know, I always tell you my daughter is half and half, son. Sometimes I want to give her away, sometimes I want to keep her. So I know when I get phone calls, all right, what she do now? I already know. Like, you know, if my child does some fucked up shit, I know my child does some fucked up shit. And I'm gonna apologize and then, you know, deal with them later. With my son.
So parents need therapy from kids, like based on like raising kids and stuff.
Pretty much.
Shit. Yes.
Pretty much. But it's like now, it's like with my son though, it's like, come on now, nah. I was like, how did he go from being this to this overnight? No. I said, and to mind you, he's at the age now that he's actually speaking. My son speaks with real sense and will actually. If I said, please listen to him because he's telling you what's wrong, and he knows, like, he's speaking up for himself and saying that people's bothering him, and he's telling the truth, and nobody's not listening to him. They're like kind of like pushing it under the rug. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a little bit much, but I'm not gonna go against the school. I'm not going to go against the school and say, no, I'm not. I say, you know what? I'm going to take your I'm going to do what you say. I'm going to go through that motion. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to try it. I'm not going to say, no, he's not going to go at all. Fine. Let me try it. Let me see if it works because I'm willing to try anything.
Was it their recommended or you found your own?
They recommended therapy. We sought our own therapy.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. You sorted your own. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, that could be a blessing and a curse.
He started already, or
he started last Sunday, so he goes every.
Did he like it?
Well, the first one was all of us, like me.
Oh yeah, the introduction, yeah.
Like the parents, him, and then next week it'll just be him by himself.
So. Okay. Let's see how it goes.
No, I can't deal with that bullying. I will be at that school every day raising
my son. When he first started, he was like, "She too nosy, Mom. She asks all these questions, Mom. Why she need to know all of this, Mom?" I'm like, "It's a purpose. You gotta. It's a question. I don't know, Mom.
I found that so a lot of people's been dying, committing suicide, whatever, because they're going through stuff, right?
Oh, rest in peace to Twitch. He just committed suicide.
Yeah, especially with Twitch committing suicide, right? So, my friend put, it's funny. I would often read, quote, "You never know what a person is going through under somebody's pick that passed away. But the truth is, most don't care when they actually do know exactly what are you going through. When they actually do know exactly what you're going through. Sometimes people become more selfish and self-centered and then spread your business and dirty laundry in the process with pride. And then says, I'll continue to count my blessings as I weather the storm and be grateful for the living angels and God keeps protecting me on my way." But it's like, that is so true. It's like, you can be going through something and you can actually, you're not going to tell the world your business, but you might confide in like your so-called close friends, your family, and everybody wants to know, oh my God, what's going on? Da, 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 da. Okay. You tell them what's going on. And then it's like, they disappear. They leave you to fend for yourself. And then if somebody be like, oh, have you seen Dutch lately? Oh, this man fucking homeless. He doing this. He spreading everything. But yet nobody helped you. You know what I mean? Nobody helped you. Nobody reached out. Nobody even sent that text, that phone call. Are you okay? But then, God forbid, they pass away. Yeah. And my whole thing is like, a lot of people, they're not like how they say it's like, you're going to show the outside happiness, but inside you could be in pain. You understand? So people saw this man every day laughing, smiling, dancing, whatever, but behind closed doors, like he was hurting. You know what I mean? He was going through his own demons, fighting his own demons, his own struggles, whatever. And yes, people probably knew everything that he was going through, but nobody helped him. You understand?
Sometimes, especially those who's very outgoing, the jolliest of the jolly, they normally are the ones that don't let nothing out.
Yeah, so
they're normally the ones that's the really tightest vote there is to actually figure out what's going on with them.
Really, a lot of people let you know what they want you to know. They let you know. So a lot of what's really, really bothering most people, they don't let people know. They walk with that. They deal with it themselves. They try to self-medicate or therapy themselves. So for the most part, like you said, they put on a smile, they put on a front. Even married people in relation, everything, like they don't confide. I don't think most people confide everything. Like, oh, this is what's really bothering me. This is what I'm really dealing with. This is what I'm really going through. That's just my opinion. No,
nobody's not going to tell you everything. And it kind of sucks. Like, I'm not going to tell y'all all my business. Like, there's a lot of stuff I keep to myself. But it's like the little things that, not to say the things that I want you to know, but my whole thing is like, everybody can't help you with everything. Sometimes you tell people certain things that are helpable. Like, this is what you know, some things you can't help. It's like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna
sometimes just being able to vent to someone is help.
Right.
Someone just being able to talk to someone and them just being an air for you to listen to is help. You know, like I don't have no one else I could talk to right now. You're the only person I could talk to and get this emotion, whatever I'm going through out. That could be.
And mind you, I actually had somebody that I used to like kind of, we both talk to each other, but more so me talking, because it's like you know, you value this person's opinion and little things, and it's like they do have really good insight, and it's more like tough love insight type of thing, whatever. But it's like, you know, sometimes I'd be like, oh, you know, what are you doing? You busy? I just want to tell you something. And then one day they actually exploded me. It was like, I'm not your fucking therapist. Like, excuse me? I was like, I thought we was friends. Like, we always tell each other little things, whatever. But yeah, it was like a whole ordeal. It's like, okay,
do you think sometimes sometimes friends could get overbearing with too like there's too much, like, okay, you just constantly telling me your problems, or that's what a friend should be there for? Like if one friend just constantly just telling the other friend, if
that person just always got problems, the fuck, like if some might not
right. That's what a friend is there for. But some people just like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Like you know, some people just be like that, you know. But I think if you that person's friend,
there's one I don't want to say one, but there's one person that like I talk to all the time, and like sometimes they be like, hey, they'll check with me like, yo, what's up, what's going on? I say, you know what, I'm not gonna tell you because I said I'm praying for the day I can call you or you hit me and ask me what's up and I tell you good news. I said, so for like the next 2 months, I'm just not going to tell you anything until I have something good to tell you, because I'm not going to complain, tell you nothing bad or nothing, because I want to be able to tell you something good for once. Like, I want you to call me and I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'm in my.
Right. I be feeling like that with some people. Like,
I really want to be good.
I got something good to say.
And I said, I'm wishing for the day I can be like, nah, everything good. I was like, we want to go out to eat, one drink. Yeah, we outside. Like, I want to be able to tell you that I'm good. Like, I don't want to tell you like there's a problem or something. Sorry, I'm digging on my nose on camera. Sorry.
She says she prays for everyone because everyone is dealing with something. We can't keep up with everyone. I was that way, fit over a year and still checked in on everyone. And Marie Lee said, if they can keep that without spreading lies, pretty much picking back off what you said, you know, if you can tell someone, then let them hold that vault instead of spreading lies, like you said. Red said he had a friend, or she had a friend that only wanted to listen when things were bad. When things were good, she had to go or just disappeared. That's interesting.
No, I told you I need to write a book. I need to write somebody sponsor me. Sponsor me, kid. Sponsor me. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I got it all. No, I actually stopped talking to somebody because that. You know, when you have a so-called friend that plays on all your negative shit, and it's like no matter what, you can tell them something good and they don't care. And then it's like when you tell them something bad, they're like, oh God, I'm just making up shit. Say it's about nigga. Leave that nigga alone. And and I'm like, but we just had a good time. Why you always fuck with that nigga? But we just had a good time. I just told you that. What is wrong with you? It's like everything you could be, and then even if you are doing good, they hate to see you doing good, and they prey on your downfall. And even when you are doing good, they want to turn it to something bad. It's like the weirdest, and it's like I had that energy sucks, and I was like, I can't talk to you anymore. I was like, I'm going to delete your number. They thought I was joking. I deleted it. And then
the person was more engaging with you when you had something negative.
Yeah. And even if, say, that negative actually turned good, they want to be like, they still want to make them like, why? Oh no, now she happy? Nah. Turn that shit back.
Wow.
You got people that really want to fuck with you as long as they doing better than you.
Yeah, and
like, that part, because they feel superior.
And you know, I'm not, my life right now, I told you, is really upside down. Like, I'm going through one of the worst times of my life ever. and I'm still in it. I'm praying every day. I'm praying to come out of this. I'm trying to do everything I can to kind of get myself back to where I was. But it's like, even in this time of my down, everybody I know literally turned on me in some kind of way, to the point that I can probably count on less than one hand how many people I actually still talk to, or actually converse with me, or even check in on me on a daily basis or on a regular basis. You know what I mean? But it's like, the people that I have known to say are my friends, even my family, I literally can say I have no more family.
Yeah, fuck family. That shit overrated.
No, but I'm saying, it's like, you have family, like,
Yeah.
I'm literally, it's like, how did I go from having all these family members to now having nobody? And as soon as they know that I was down, I'm no longer existing. It's like, they don't want to be around me because I don't have anything anymore. They don't be around me because they don't want
Nothing
people,
to give.
like, it's like, because now I don't have anything, I'm not worth hanging around. I'm no longer welcome at that table. You understand? I'm no longer welcome in that room because,
You still go to therapy?
huh?
You still go to therapy? Or would you go again?
Yes, I will go. I'm actually trying to go again, actually. Because the thing is, now I have to find something closer to where I am now, because I'm not, when I was going to therapy before, it's closer to my house, but I don't live there anymore. So
Do you do virtual? You into virtual?
I guess I never did. I always like did face to face, like in person.
I do virtual.
You do virtual? Is there a difference? I guess we are face to face.
I mean, I want to go back. She does in person, but it's just hard to juggle with scheduling wise. I'm a more in person type of gal. So I thought it was bad at first. It's not as bad because I still have a way of outlet and I can still see her face. So it's not as bad, but I just miss that, in person interaction.
All right, so let me ask you a question. So you have a lot of people out there that that have this belief that if someone hasn't necessarily been through it, how can they, give you advice on it or tell you, tell you what to do in a situation if they haven't been through it themselves? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about
They
that?
don't technically have to go through
Right.
anything. The best
yeah.
therapists are again the ones that actually been through these situations, because they kind of work themselves out of it. But the thing is that, like, at least you have another opinion on how to help. Like, somebody else, like, you're just not trying to figure it out on your own type of thing.
Right. Even if it's there to just bounce something off, they can give you a different perspective on
Or
how to navigate it.
you to somebody that can help. The thing is that, like, it's not just like, oh, I've been through this, so I can tell you this. You don't always have to go. Those are the best ones, don't get me wrong, but you can just having another point of view or another type of opinion on the thing. It works.
Sometimes I don't think I
or even and sometimes therapists actually just help you figure this shit out. It's like, what, try this. It's like, it's not saying it's going to work, but have you ever tried X, Y, and Z, or try that, or something else that can make you a little more comfortable getting through the situation?
My main criteria was I needed a woman of color, like a woman of color, and she had to be spiritual in a sense.
And that was my next question.
Being culture, it has to be from the culture. You have to understand a Black woman's culture. Like, it's just who was it? Denzel Washington. I think it was after they made the movie Fences, and they were asking him questions on how or why certain people can make certain movies. And it's all about, you have to know the culture. You have to know what a hot comb smells like after hitting a woman's, a Black woman's hair, or, just the sense of being in the kitchen is soul food, or for Sundays, it's just knowing the culture. So for me, my therapist, definitely, I needed her to be a Black woman.
So that goes back to the last person on this, basically. So saying that you need a Black woman, sort of saying you need someone to go through similar situations that you've been through.
I don't think so.
Why do you need a black woman then? Why can't you have a professional, someone who's a licensed therapist, no matter her race or whatever?
No, race is for this tone and life and to understand. No, you need a black woman because a white woman.
I guess it's like a preference, but depending on what you go into therapy for, then you evaluate yourself. All right, I need this,
Right.
that, like type of thing. I would say because I don't want to say it really doesn't matter whether it's white or black, but depending on your situation and what you need that therapy for, then yes, you might say, you know what, I need a black woman for this because they can relate to me a little bit more better with the situation I'm going through. But it all depends on what you're going through and what you need that therapy for.
That's true.
So you couldn't have a male therapist, Tiff? Even if it's a black male?
I could have been I could have did a male, but they had to be black. I needed a black therapist.
Like say for instance, like say like for like my marriage and stuff when I needed therapy. The first person I want to say I had went to first just by myself was say my mom. You know, because she was married. She was married for God knows a long time. They were married for a very long time. Ups and downs, the struggles, the everything, the abuse, you name it, it all happens. You understand? To the point that they did separate. But my whole thing is like, I'm going to you for some kind of guidance because you've been through this. But the thing is that, remember when you said you need a black woman and a spiritual woman? Mm-hmm. My mom was a black woman and a spiritual woman. But the thing is that I'm going to you as your daughter. You've been in my position. So I need your open-hearted advice, but every time I went to her, she threw the Bible at me. I don't want the Bible.
Because she's not professional.
It's like I want my mother. It's like I wanted my mother and I wanted your advice. I didn't want you to throw the Bible at me. I didn't want the spiritual aspect of, oh, the Bible says you must obey your husband. The Bible says you must not deny your husband. No, I need my mom. What did you do?
That's the Bible. That's what she did. She's coming to you with emotion. She didn't always
have the Bible.
She didn't always have the Bible. My mom got the Bible when my daddy cheated. That's when she got the Bible.
That's right. That's what she did. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what she did.
But I didn't have a cheating aspect. I had a miscommunication aspect. There was no cheating involved in my marriage at all. You understand? But it's like, you know, I'm coming to you because I need some type of thing.
But this is what I'm trying to say. She couldn't.
And I said, for once, I want my mother. I don't want the Bible. I said, I want my mom. That's like right now, I need you to put the Bible aside and be my mother. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's what I wanted. So it's like, you know, she wasn't getting it. It's like, you just recently found God. So I'm asking you, what did you do prior to this? Because I don't want the Bible version. Because the Bible version isn't working for me. You understand? So it's like, but then again, you know, we come from a praying household. You know, we speak the word all day. But it's like, sometimes you got to take yourself out of that.
That's true.
And that's what people, and the things that some people don't know how to separate the two. You know, no matter what, God is going to walk with you no matter what, every day. But it's like, sometimes you got to take yourself out of that and be like, all right, this is what God will do, and then this is like
that's why you go talk to the professionals. You can't talk to someone that's, like you said, that's in that household and living that life and expect them to separate themselves just because you want them to separate themselves. You know, like that's why you go outside of that and you seek that. Like,
right, but she didn't want to seek that at first. She wanted to go to her mother.
But her mother did what her mother knew at the time. That's all she knew at the time, was to come to you like that. So if you wanted something else, you should, like, it was on you to go outside of the household to find something else to get that other,
which I did.
Which you eventually did, you know. Yes.
So it's like, I don't know, it's different. I don't know, it's a little bit different for everybody.
Would you ever go to therapy?
No, but I would though. Like, my therapy has just been talking to people and, like, you know, but as far as professional, I haven't. But I would. I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it at all.
Okay. Ronnie said when going to therapy, you need an unbiased opinion.
Which is good. Somebody that don't know neither one of you guys. That's first of all.
Yeah, for therapy, yeah.
Somebody that don't know neither one of y'all can't. Yeah, so y'all gotta start from scratch. That's the better way to go. So it's like this.
As I said, most people, I believe, need therapy in some form, because most people have some form of trauma that they either dealing with or dealt with, and they feel that they tucked away, and it really isn't. So I think most people, especially our people, need some form of therapy, because we deal with a lot.
And I think more so in this day and age, it's more a little bit more necessary than before because like it's so much going on.
Oh,
Like there's so much going on.
You gotta juggle so much and worry about so many things.
Not for nothing. Living in New York, when you live in New York, everything's so fast paced. Like you said, juggling so much, and people really just don't give a fuck because they dealing with
and then some people realize like
it's like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So a lot of people just get lost up in the
and there's so many stresses that add to it. It's like, now with health being a major issue in this world, it's like some people's going through major health issues that can't even disclose. Like it's like they never been through this before, whether if it's cancer, like COVID, like whatever it is, and it's like it's taking a toll on their bodies and stuff like that. So it's like you can have health issues where you don't know how to deal and it's kind of taking over your mind and you need to seek therapy. You might have relationship issues. You might just have little work issues, just regular stress, family, everything can cause stress. Everything might be a concern to go see a therapist. Like
PTSD is real.
And some people just don't trust nobody and just need somebody to talk to.
True.
So
trust is another trust within our community is another reason why a lot of Black people don't seek therapy, because we don't trust. So it's like, I'm not gonna trust this person. Like, what's the person do for me? So that's another major thing right there. We don't trust.
Yep, we definitely don't trust. And I want to say too, it's like again, my family's very spiritual, always whatever. But it's like since I moved, and another thing is like now I have to find a new church. I have to find a new thing because me traveling back, it's just too much to go back and forth. So it's like now I'm on the I found a church, but it's still a little bit of a ways. But we do prayer lines every morning. We do Bible study at nighttime. So every single morning, I have clockwork. I be put my earpiece in at work, trying to do a prayer line every day at 7:00. And I feel like that helps me. You know what I mean? I even invested in writing. Even if you don't go to a therapist, write out your feelings, write out your thoughts. I have a book that and I actually have another one. I can't get up now because we don't have no break. But the book
is just crazy. I've been having to piss for the last 10 minutes. No break, shit crazy. Let's go though.
We only got 30 minutes left. But it's the book, you write out your thoughts. You write out your things, whatever is bothering you, and then by the end of the week, you write out if anything has changed and what you actually have wrote prior in the beginning of the week. Have anything improved? Have any of the things that you was worrying about actually made a difference throughout the week? It's like little things, just writing stuff out, and all the things that you wish to happen, like your aspirations, everything. It's just right. And sometimes it's and some people again don't know how to pray. Sorry, I almost burped. I'm not crying, you guys. I just swallowed wrong. But
you get emotional over there, oh shit.
Wait, she just said
I tried to talk and then I swallowed at the same time.
Right.
But no, and then it's some people don't know how to pray, but I try to tell some people, it's I tell my daughter, just talk.
Yeah.
Just talk, and I say talk to yourself, but talk is the same thing. It's just letting it out. It's there. And I was like, but write stuff down on paper. Write your feelings down, write your thoughts, what you things you want out of life. And constantly, even if you write little things that you want, say God forbid, it's oh, you don't have nowhere to live or something, but I'm gonna have this house. I can't wait to lay on my couch, overlooking the water, on this and whatever. All this stuff, just constantly, just write. Whatever you want, you put it out there in the atmosphere, and it's gonna come to you.
Manifest.
It's a thing. Why am I hope I'm not getting sick, Lord.
Oh Lord,
I pray.
I don't know one.
I'm sitting here, it's like this is the first. I'm like, why my fucking nose is running? Sorry, I'm always sidebarring. It's like I just
Let's hope it's allergy, man. Come on.
yeah. So it's like it's a lot. Little things like that can help. So it's not even if you are scared to seek therapy, write stuff down. Even if you can find a friend that you can trust or somebody, even if it's not a friend. Honestly, I even at this new job, I found a coworker that is very. I don't know. We tend to sit and talk sometimes, and it's good. Like I don't know. You never know.
Is it also because she don't?
That's a question. A lot of people feel, that hasn't sought therapy, feel, therapy is expensive. Y'all two have been in therapy before.
But insurance, therapy is covered by a lot of. Everybody don't have insurance, but the ones who do, therapy is covered by health insurance.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Therapy is definitely covered by health insurance.
Depending on your tier of health insurance, I don't know how much they're gonna cover us, but it's covered.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I know for a fact that definitely is covered. That is a part of because mental health is a serious thing. So that
is, and a lot of therapists nowadays do know.
And I'm not trying to tell you how to get out of work and get some paid time off though, but that mental health leave though, man, you can get a couple months. I'm just sorry. I'm not trying to let you get around the system, but I'm just saying if the doctor writes you a little note, you can get some time off. Christmas is coming. That them denied PTOs and shit, get the get the mental health notes in there.
Oh God.
I just see your horns coming out right now.
I'm just saying, just kind of let you know
that shit is real though. Mental health is no joke.
Definitely real, because a lot of, like I said earlier, a lot of people are dealing with trauma. A lot of people are dealing with, like God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Stitch. Look at him. He just made a whole video. Was it the day of or the day before of him dancing with his wife and everything, looking like you would never think that the next day the dude would shoot himself in the head.
He shot himself?
Yeah.
He shot himself in the head. Yeah, he shot himself in the head. And like I said, just the day he went to a hotel room and shot himself in the head. So, and just the day prior, happy dancing in the video.
Yeah, the wife was like that. He left the house without his car, and he never left without his car. Go walk down the street, found him a couple hours later in the hotel room with a gunshot wound to his head, self-inflicted.
And they say a gun because it takes more balls to pull a trigger.
So I mean, that man was going through some shit. He was fighting some demons.
Yeah, they do say that. Hanging and drowning and slitting your wrist. They don't find that as aggressive
at all. You don't know. Like, none of us know what was going on in his household. His wife could come on camera and say whatever. He was all happy, but we don't know what's going on. So they could have been miserable for all we know. But from what he put out there for the world to see, you would have thought he was the happiest man in the world.
Yep.
So
yeah. And you don't know what people are fighting, and just like and you don't know, and even though they're in a marriage or whatever, like how some people could have had like past traumas and stuff, and before and bring that stuff into their current situation and stuff that they never can get over, and little things trigger little things to make it's and people not dealing with their past situations and bringing it into their current situation, that is a cause for therapy too. It's like all this is working hand in hand in one, but it's like you have to deal with whatever traumas that you have, and you have to admit to yourself, like I have a problem, or I can't get over it. The whole thing is admitting when you have something wrong.
The problem with that is a lot of situations that we deal with, we think it's normal, and it's not. So we've been trained to think, this is just what happens. This is what happens in a relationship. This is what happens on a day-to-day. This is what happens. But it's not. A lot of the shit that we go through is not the norm, and we need some type of outlet. Definitely need some type of outlet. So I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. wholeheartedly. Well, look at us talking over here. Look at getting Dr. Phil on.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I say, because like there's a lot of people that do have a lot of stuff like, and having insecurity issues is also a sense of trauma, because if you have something that, don't bring that shit over here.
Right.
Okay,
but
so
you also have to be prepared to unpack.
Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all.
And
he says he invested all of his money into a Bitcoin NFT scam and lost all of it. He thought that it was his way out. So he lost, basically, she said he lost all of his money investing it into some scam and shit. So that's why he.
Oh, that was his reason? Wow.
That's, what I mean? People, remember too, like, and it's just so that, because I'm on social media a lot. I don't have cable. I don't watch the news. I've always been a advocate of not watching news since I was smaller, because I saw how the news paranoids people or whatever. So I always been a firm believer in just not watching news. So I like to live my day just not knowing, because it's like, if I don't know, I can't have no stress. So that's just my whole thing. But I saw like on social media how like 2 Bitcoin people committed suicide. They died because of whatever random deaths or whatever. And it's like,
that's what they kept saying.
Back to back. It's like, again, all these people, you don't know what the fuck. And you can be a millionaire, billionaire. It doesn't matter. You can be the most poorest person in the world. It does not matter. Like,
money doesn't make you happy.
Make the edge off of it.
I can't wait to get my tattoo, son, because time is not waiting for no one.
I know. There's so many rich miserable people, like, so rich lonely people and rich miserable people. So money does not at all.
And like,
at all.
It's
a band-aid. It's a great band-aid, but it doesn't make you happy.
Please, my daughter used to be one of them kids like, oh my God, I'm going to be Instagram. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be one of those next big. I'm just like, I said, don't be following after all these celebrities, because a lot of these celebrities got all the money in the world. They got everything they want, the house, the car.
Broken inside.
Miserable as fuck. And then you see them drowning in the fucking bathtub, overdose on heroin, stuff. No. You can have everything you want in life and still have nothing. Okay,
it's true.
Everything.
I always said I never wanted to be filthy rich. I just wanted to be comfortable.
That part.
I just wanted to be comfortable. No, it's nothing wrong with being rich or being wealthy. It's just a matter of what you do with it and how you because like if you're rich, filthy rich, then you can pass that on. Just being comfortable, then your generation still have to
listen. The Brinks truck is not going to be at your fucking gravesite. Going the
no. What I'm trying to say is you can be filthy rich or be wealthy and still be happy. It's just a matter of how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they wasn't happy to begin with, and they got the money and it just became a band-aid. So it's just a matter of the person, of the individual. There's people with money that's happy, but like you said,
and I don't know how they do it, but I know there's a lot of people that ain't got money is happy. But
that's a fact.
I don't know. I don't know how they do it either.
Listen, I know some broke happy motherfuckers, yo.
I do too. I don't know. I'm like Tiffany. I want to be
like, I'm happy.
I'm so like Tiffany. I have been comfortable for so long. I never had so much, and I never had nothing. Now I have nothing, but I never had so much. But it's like to feel like, damn, it's like, bitch, haven't been on vacation. Bitch ain't got no money to go on vacation.
He just came back from vacation. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. You just.
I have not. I have not.
Yo.
I have not.
Yo, sis, you were just. Where was she at? Africa? No, some other Morocco or something. Where was she at? DR. You was just on vacation.
No, not DR. No, was it somewhere after Aruba?
You go on vacation at least 7 of them. You go on at least 7 vacations a year. Fuck out of here, yo. Unless those are some great green screens, you got the ill set up at the crib, you just be, nah, man. We're not hearing this shit. How many times she done did the show from some other country?
That was before. That was my past life.
Nigga, that was this year.
Past life. Not the past life. That was last season. She said, bitch, that was last season.
Okay?
We on season 3. We on season 3. My boo said we on season 3. Okay.
That was my past. Excuse me, my past life.
You condone
that was season.
That
was season 2. Okay, we on season 3.
That was season 1 and 2.
But we on season 3.
Them stamps is up there.
I have not been out the country in 8 months.
That's a fucking lie. That is a whole goddamn lie. I'm gonna bring up. Yo, if y'all don't go to her Instagram, and I just show y'all how much that's a lie right there. Go to her Instagram. Go to her Instagram, people. She's lying.
8 months.
She's lying.
8 months.
All right. I don't believe.
Fill up the notes, baby. 8 months. I know, because I'm going through withdrawal. Somebody told me, how you going somewhere and you ain't got no money, you lost your house, you lost your kids, you fucking broke, and you think about vacation. Yes, bitch. I'm thinking about vacation. I need to...
Wait, let's pause. Someone actually bring out their mouth and said that to you?
You want me to show you a text message?
You just went somewhere in like September, October. That's not 8 months ago.
You might be close to 6. I don't think it's exactly 8. It's close
3.
to 8.
Let's try 3.
No, it's not 3. I feel like it was the summertime.
Nigga, we're in December. That's 3 months ago.
No, I think it was July.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a while since she's been out the country. I will say that.
Tiffany done this shit.
No, I'm serious. I think it was like July. I really think so. I think that was the last time she was out the country. I think she's been somewhere inside the country, but outside the country is what she considered vacation. You don't consider in the U.S. vacation.
She don't do Miami. She don't do all that shit. She was not nowhere inside the country, yo.
I feel like it was something real quick, but no, out the country was definitely July. I think it wasn't after. I don't think it was after July. No, I think it was July.
I'm gonna need therapy after this conversation. So
listen,
all these fucking lies that's being spread right now, but let's go.
It's not lies. I really think so. That was
arguing about when the fuck she was out of the country.
Because you keep saying that she lying, and I'm like, I really don't think she lying.
Stop it. No, look at her right now. She's saying soap and all this and like, look at them arguing over me. Look at them. Look at her. Hell no.
Fee said, change your words.
I know, baby. I know.
I say you have nothing.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Adding fuel to her fire.
It's the truth, but I'm only speaking truth. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
I'm telling you. It was the last time she was out the country. It was the summertime, and I think it was July.
That's still 8 months ago, but we'll go with that.
Oh my God. She just said, yeah, you're probably right. She said it probably wasn't 8 exactly, but it was close to. It's definitely nothing after July. I think it was July.
I haven't been anywhere in a long time.
Go check your Instagram. The Instagram says otherwise.
Oh my gosh.
I went from going away once or twice a month to literally not really going anywhere much of at all. So
because you work.
No, it's not. It's not so that. It's like I have plans of trying to get things back in order. So I have to sacrifice some.
You have goals.
I have to sacrifice.
And she's going after her goals right now. So she got to take a minor step back for a major comeback.
I'm trying, baby. I'm trying.
I'll go and play for you. I'll get my travel on just for you. I'll send you a postcard.
No, don't, because then you're gonna put me in depression. See, now I'm gonna have to seek therapy.
Yo,
that's not helping. That's not helping a traveler seeing somebody else travel frequently, and they're just sitting here like,
Yeah, what I said last week, man.
Nah, I was there.
Send me a pina colada.
Stop clicking my
Extra
wings.
run.
Let me saw. Stop clicking my wings. I said this last week. I just continuously clip a nigga wings, man.
Oh my god!
The viewers see it. They seen this firsthand. They seen what's going on. They seen this shit. That's all I want to do is soar. I just want to, I just want to be great. That's it. But no.
You still going?
Yeah, you done?
No.
Oh my god.
I think I'm done now.
I can't.
That's all on my system.
But anyway. Anyway. But like I said, you guys, what was this week? What was this topic about? Yeah, therapy. Trauma. You guys already know. The therapy is a major. Well, listen, if you even know, I think Marie Lee does therapy too. I think she's a therapist. So don't quote me.
Right. Think. Marie Lee is, aren't you? Tell us. Tap in, Marie.
I think she is. I don't know.
Therapy right now. I would tell you that. But
what?
I said my bladder needs therapy right now, but let's go.
Yes, but therapy is a good thing for our community, and I wish more people would seek it.
I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, I wish more people would seek.
Everybody getting therapy. Therapy on Marie Lee.
Yeah. And mind you, us actually doing these shows like this
is therapeutic.
A form is like, for it gives us as hosts an outlet to kind of, because we more so putting ourselves in a lot of these conversations. It gives us an outlet to actually express ourselves and vent to each other. And then we have the viewers to tune in and give their little 2 cents and 3 cents in there and then interact with us with their problems as well. So it's like, and a lot of people watching actually tune in because we give them another, basically a third opinion, because it could be they can have one, they personally can have one, and then here you go us with another one to try to help them cope with their situation. So it's like even having these podcasts, these outlets are also a form of therapy. Some people actually tune into a lot of podcasts to get a different insight on different things if they don't physically want to go and seek out help. Like I said, journaling, writing notes, seeking churches or prayer lines and all that stuff, or even really good friends or coworkers that you can confide in to actually have a conversation and actually try to seek some kind of help. I said there's different ways to kind of heal nowadays, and you just gotta be open and willing to the change, and the advice that is being put out there. Some people are so stuck in their ways that they're like, no. It's like you're seeking advice, but then you're coming back at that person saying like, I'm not going to do this. I don't even know why I came here, type of thing. It's like you have to be open to receiving the message that is being sent out to you.
And check on your friends. Give your friends a call. Ask how they're doing. And
what is that saying? Your strong friend is not always a strong friend.
Yeah, just check on people, yo. Like make that a thing. Make that a thing that you're doing
on a daily. I always say daily, but like on a constant basis. I know a lot of us have friends that we have been around for lifetimes, and you don't talk to every day, but once in a while, sending that bird signal to say, just making sure you're good.
And sometimes it's more than just a text. Sometimes you got to call and hear someone's voice, or sometimes they got to hear your voice. So.
And it's like, again, you don't always have to be in a situation to help somebody,
right?
But sometimes just checking on them, not necessarily that you have to check on them and help them, because sometimes you can't. You're just not in that situation to help. But, just making sure they're okay or pointing them in the right direction. Or if you know somebody that can help, that's always welcoming. Even if you be like, I know you're going to something like, come on, this you mind us come over and we just drink tea or have a conversation or whatever. Anything that shoulder to lean on always is helpful. And sometimes
I'm not the friend offering tea. I'm going to be offering something else.
Hey, tea.
No, I'm just saying. And honestly, be a real friend.
Yes.
Be a real friend. Like, be a real concerning friend. Don't sit there.
Don't be judgmental.
Don't be judgmental, and don't use their downfall as a way to get one up on them.
No.
You know what I mean? Because, everybody has their down moments. You might not be up all the time. You might end up having that time that you are down. And, just know that you can be in this person's shoes one day.
What that part
It's
right
like,
there.
how would you deal with that situation? So, and again, everybody deals with every situation differently. So don't always tell somebody, get over it. No, it's that's like the worst thing you can do. Oh, get over it. It's not that bad. No, to you, it might not be that bad. But everybody handles every situation differently. Everybody
Talk your
knows how.
shit.
Everybody knows how to come out of every situation differently.
They handles it differently.
And guess what? Sometimes the strong ones really are not the strong ones. They're the weakest ones. And they might not be able to deal with that situation very well. And you don't want to have to end up putting a RIP sign under your friend's name because you did not show concern. So
that part.
No, tomorrow is not promised to any of us. And just because we're all sitting here smiling and laughing and having good conversation, we can walk away tonight and be like, you know what? This is it for me.
Yep.
So just be mindful of everybody's situation and don't downplay anything. Thank you. Yeah. Don't, while Marie says, don't downplay, don't call them names, don't go ghost.
True.
So again, but we all go through things. And like I said, I have during my situation, this is the first that I realized, like when I actually opened up to my friends and my family, that they all ghosted me. They turned their back on me. I officially, like I said, don't have any, like I really don't have anybody. And I'm literally going through the daily struggles on my own. But I want to say this is making me stronger. But at the end of the day, it's like, when is it going to end?
Right.
It's like some days, and I always say some days I do feel like giving up, like really bad, but then I have to think about my kids,
It's like you're tired of being in a thunderstorm at all times.
And this is not the end. This is not the end for me. This is not the end. And I know my silver lining is coming at the end of this rainbow. You understand? So it's like I have to just keep pulling it through and fighting and pushing through each day and day and day. And prayer works. Prayer works. Speaking stuff into existence works. Writing stuff down works. And like I said, just check on people, man. Check on people as much as you can. Because every smiling face is not really a smile.
Yep, it's just a mask.
But on that note, because I know I talk a lot.
Let's get some therapy. Everybody get some therapy. Whatever form it is, just get some therapy. We all need it. We all could use it. It is what it is.
Yeah, but on that note, we guys love you, and we're here each and every Friday. Make sure you guys tune in with us each and every Friday at 8 p.m. We're on every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend, please. Follow us on. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Sex Love and Alcohol. Please share the page. We're trying to get our numbers up. In the meantime, we're posting from our individual pages until we get our numbers up on the actual Sex Love and Alcohol page. And follow, download the Eden Rush Network app, so you can watch all the shows, not just our shows, but all the shows. There's a show on literally every day, a few shows a day, all different kind of things. From, like Dutch said, he was on a sports show last night. There's so much different things that's going on. You got the Rush Wednesday. You got the Queens of New York podcast. You got Rels. Oh God, there's a lot of people. You got the Brooklyn Brownstone table. There's a lot of stuff here.
Just get the fucking app. Simple as that.
It's a little bit for everyone.
Get the app, and we love you guys. And if you ever have any kind of topics or anything that you actually want us to discuss or whatever, you can always DM us. We take everybody's stuff. If stuff you want to talk about, just let us know. Like, we are definitely here for you guys. And that's it. And if you want to be a sponsor, support the show. Support the show. You can even hit up the Cash App, donate to the Cash App, help it keep going. What the hell is it? SLA podcast. Yes, support the Cash App. It is SLA podcast, as in Sex, Love, Alcohol. So SLA Podcast on Cash App, nothing too big or too small. Everything is welcome. We know you love you guys. We love you guys. Or if you ever have any kind of party, business, venture, anything that you want to put out there and you want to, especially if you're up and coming business owner, whatever, hit us up for our sponsor deals. We can put you guys on. A lot of people tune into our show. We are syndicated. We are heard everywhere from the East Coast, West Coast. We're always on. So trust me, it will get out there. And shout out to the sponsors that we do have. Graceful Touch. And your story is our story. We got a great event planner on there. No event is too big or too small. No budget is too big or too small. It'll make it look like $1 million thing. So guess what? Hit up the story is our story. And holiday time. Christmas is almost over, but I know they've been doing tree decoration too for the lazy people that no longer want to decorate their tree with their damn kids. This is how you decorate the tree with them kids. But if you don't want to decorate your story is our story. It's going around to people's homes who are lazy and want their tree decorated like them damn celebrities. They do it up for you. Okay? So sorry. But and it's holiday time is coming. A good Christmas gift is a gift certificate to Graceful Touch Massage. Get them massage packages or whatever. Valentine's Day is coming. New Year's is coming. Christmas is coming. Give out the gifts of massage. Get people bodies healing. You hit with Graceful Touch Massage Therapy up as well. So thank you guys for the sponsors. Thank you guys for tuning in. And of course, what's up, Dutchie?
Yo, I gotta touch on this right quick. I just want to say, being that you said we're syndicated and we're reaching, I got hit up last week, right? Well, not even last week, this week, right? This week, from someone in Turks and Caicos. And they said they are watching our show out there. And they're feeling it. They're feeling it out there. So we are being seen, people. We are being seen. So if y'all want to be a sponsor, y'all want to get your business promoted, best believe people are watching, all right? So, yeah.
But we love you guys. Tiffany, Dutch, myself, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. See you guys next week at 8 p.m.
I like y'all. I love y'all.